When you're a man over 60, certain things start to fade. Your eyesight, your appetite, even your patience. But what if something else has quietly disappeared and no one talks about it? Morningwood. It used to be there, every sunrise. A silent, steady sign that your body was working like it should. Now, it's been weeks, maybe months. And while it might seem like just another part of aging, your body may be trying to warn you. You see, the presence or absence of morning erections is more than just about intimacy. It's one of the most overlooked signals of what's happening inside your blood vessels and your testosterone levels. So if your mornings feel quieter lately, it might not be coincidence. It might be circulation. It might be hormones. And today we're going to talk about it. Gently, honestly, and with science on your side. Because this silent shift may be telling you more than you think. I'm Dr. Lily Anderson, and for over 20 years, I've worked closely with men navigating the quiet changes that come with age, especially the ones they rarely speak about. In my clinic, I've sat across from hundreds of men who thought something was off, but didn't know how to ask about it. No drive, no energy, and yes, no more Morningwood. But here's the truth. Most of them never heard. That missing signal in the morning? It's not just about performance. It's about your circulatory health, your hormones, and the connection between your brain, your heart, and your most private parts. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through what really causes this change, why it's not a dead end, and what small, natural changes you can make, starting this week, to bring life back into your mornings and confidence back into your days. No pills, no pressure, just clarity, compassion, and real science that respects what your body still knows how to do: heal. Let's begin with a truth that often surprises my patients. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's just running low on fuel. Morning erections depend on two invisible forces working together: healthy blood flow and balanced testosterone. When either of those start to slip, the signal gets weaker. But there's good news. You can support both naturally, starting with what's already in your kitchen. Let's talk about 3 simple daily habits that quietly boost blood flow and testosterone. No prescriptions, no complicated routines. 1. Start your day with raw garlic. Yes, really, it's not sexy, it's not sweet, but it works. Garlic is one of the most powerful foods for improving circulation, especially to areas down there. It's rich in a compound called allicin, which helps relax blood vessels, reduce plaque, and open the flow where it matters most. Just 1 crushed clove in the morning, left to sit for 10 minutes before eating, can stimulate nitric oxide production, the very chemical that triggers strong Morningwood. Many of my patients mix it with a teaspoon of raw honey or stir it into warm lemon water. Not delicious, maybe, but effective? Absolutely. 2. Eat fatty fish 3 to 4 times a week. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. These aren't just heart food. They're performance food. Omega-3 fatty acids in these fish reduce inflammation, soften your blood vessels, and support testosterone production. One of my patients, Robert, once told me, "I thought eating fish was for brain health. I didn't realize it helped down there too." After 6 weeks of regular servings, he said mornings started feeling active again. That wasn't magic. That was circulation restored. Prioritize deep, consistent sleep. Testosterone isn't made during your workday. It's made while you sleep. In fact, your body produces the highest surge of testosterone during deep sleep, especially between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Poor sleep, low testosterone, and low testosterone equals low chance of Morningwood. That means cutting screen time before bed, keeping your room cool, and aiming for 7 to 8 hours of real rest. It's not a luxury. It's hormone therapy, the natural way. These 3 habits, garlic, fish, and sleep, may seem simple, but when done consistently, they create a powerful environment for healing. They don't force your body, they support it. And when you give your body what it's been missing for years, Sometimes it thanks you in the morning. Jack was 68 when he walked into my clinic, eyes a little tired, voice a little quieter than usual. "Doc," he said, "I'm not in pain. I'm not sick, but I feel like I'm slowly disappearing." He hadn't had Morningwood in over a year. His hands and feet were always cold. He'd wake up feeling foggy, slow, not quite himself. He had already blamed his age, even made peace with the idea that maybe that part of life is just over. But deep down, it bothered him. Not because of ego, but because of what it meant. Something inside him wasn't flowing right. We didn't start with pills. We started with his morning. A crushed clove of garlic with honey each day, 3 servings of salmon per week, a strict no-screens rule 60 minutes before bed. It felt small, maybe even silly, but Jack kept at it. And 6 weeks later, he came back, leaned across the desk, and whispered with a grin, "Lily, it's back." Like a quiet knock at the door. Every morning. He looked lighter, not just in spirit. His posture had changed. His energy had changed. And that's the beauty of this journey. Sometimes healing starts with something soft, subtle, and sacred, like Morningwood returning not as proof of masculinity, but as a signal of health reborn. Morningwood might seem like a joke to some, but inside your body, it's a biological orchestra. And when it's missing, that orchestra might be missing a conductor. Let's break this down simply. For a healthy morning erection to happen, 2 systems must work together perfectly. Blood flow, your vascular system, hormones, mainly testosterone. Think of blood flow like a river. If the riverbanks are stiff or clogged, the water can't reach the fields. That's what happens with plaque buildup or poor nitric oxide production. The arteries leading to your pelvic region narrow, stiffen, and stop responding. Nitric oxide is your body's natural relax and open signal. It helps blood vessels expand so blood can move freely, especially down there. Garlic, fatty fish, and citrus help your body create and preserve this nitric oxide. Now the second player, testosterone. This hormone doesn't just affect desire, it influences nerve sensitivity, energy levels, muscle tone, and sleep quality. And guess when testosterone levels peak? Right before sunrise. That's why healthy men, at any age, often experience erections early in the morning. It's a biological check-in, showing that the body is hormonally and neurologically intact. But when stress, sleep deprivation, or poor circulation get in the way, testosterone drops, nitric oxide weakens, and Morningwood quietly disappears. It's not failure, it's feedback. Your body isn't broken. It's asking for support. And when you give it what it needs, nutrients, rest, rhythm, that early morning signal often comes back. Not because you forced it, but because you fixed the root system it grows from. If you've made it this far, let me say this clearly. It's not too late. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's simply waiting for the right signals, the right rhythm, the right care. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s quietly reclaim their energy, their clarity, and yes, their Morningwood. Not because they overhauled their entire life, but because they started with one thing. 1 clove of garlic crushed and left to rest. 1 extra hour of sleep. 1 can of sardines instead of red meat. That's where healing begins. Not in a pharmacy, not in a pill, but in the small, steady choices you make in your own kitchen, your own schedule, your own breath. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to hit 100% every day. Show up 80% of the time. Be kind to yourself the rest, because this isn't about chasing your 30s. It's about honoring the power that's still inside your 60s. And if you give your body just a little bit of consistency, it may just reward you with something soft, subtle, and strong. First thing in the morning. If this video made you pause, if it reminded you of something you've been quietly missing, or if it simply helped you feel seen, even for a moment, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a 1 in the comments if this spoke to your experience. or share your story if you feel ready. Because someone out there, maybe another man sitting in silence like you once were, might read your words and feel less alone. I read every single comment. I'm here not just to teach, but to listen. And if you'd like to walk this journey together, hit subscribe. This channel is built for men who still believe in their strength. Not the kind you show off, but the kind you carry quietly. Thank you for showing up today, for your body, for your confidence, for your life. You're not behind, you're just getting started. And tomorrow morning might just feel a little different.